Hello, welcome back. Porcupine Tree came today. Gave it a listen so we can talk about first impressions, and that is a great thing in my opinion. Was very eager to do that. I also got the 45 RPM version, the 3-disc set, and so I could compare both of my Porcupine Tree releases. You know, in November 2021, Porcupine Tree announced this album and they put out one song of Closure and Continuation, and that was quite a surprise because I think the last official release from Porcupine Tree was, correct me if I'm wrong, was 2009, I think. And from then on, Steven Wilson always said that Porcupine Tree is on a indefinite hiatus, and he went on with his solo career, which reached heights that he didn't reach with Porcupine Tree commercially and musically in a way. And so this announcement that there will be a new Porcupine Tree was quite surprising. And today is the day where it finally came out. I mean, if you pre-order an album in November 21 and you have to wait until mid of June 22, this is quite some time. Okay, but like always, before we go into the music, the versions and the quality of it, let's briefly go through the content of each release. Here we have the, in my case, sky blue vinyl release. It comes in printed inner sleeves, 2-disc set. Printed inners, and yes, just the paper, so archival sleeves are needed, and they did it in this quite beautiful, as they call it, sky blue vinyl. Double album, hype sticker, and of course here we have the 3-disc set on 45 RPM. Comes in this beautiful white box. Also gets a hype sticker quite similar to the first one I've shown you, and it says Porcupine Tree Closure Continuation Deluxe Edition 3LP Clear Vinyl. On the hype sticker it doesn't say that it's on 45, but it is. It also comes with 3 printed inner sleeves. We go briefly through them. Ah, damn, I mixed them up. This is one of them. Looks like the... Damn it. Ah! They come in 3 different jackets, and that's why I have 6. Oh God, excuse me. And those are the printed inners. Now I have it. Excuse me, I got... I said I put the inners from the double album accidentally with those. This is, for example, an inner sleeve, yeah. And this is a jacket of the 3-disc set. Sorry, I hope you get through it. Yeah, and yet again, just sheer paper. We get them on clear vinyl. And yet again, no polylined inner sleeves. And in this case, please let me stick to that for a second. You're putting out a 45 RPM, which has something to do with Audiophile. And if you do so, why don't you take 2, 3, 4 cents and put them into polylined inner sleeves? I mean, what a stupid decision. And there is another very stupid decision with this 3-disc set I talk about in a second. But now let's get into the music and the comparison between those 2 editions. Yeah, musically, you know, Porcupine Tree in this case as a trio, Wilson, Barbieri and Garrison. The 4th wasn't an official member, I think. So we have this trio formation, and they really delivered. I mean, they in this beautiful songs, long songs, quite often they shift so great between prog rock, metal, then the voice of Wilson overlay. It's quite heavy, great stuff musically. I can imagine that even the die-hard Porcupine Tree fans are really satisfied with this album. Musically, this one is for sure a winner. If you are into prog rock, metal, of course, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But musically, this is a bringer. They take it home. That's quite cool, especially when you consider the road Steven Wilson with his last solo album has been taken. This was, in my opinion, very, very heavy on the pop music side. So this is a real surprise. This is the original stuff. Of course, there are differences if you compare them to early Porcupine Tree albums. But hey, come on, it's 2022 now. Those guys also develop, and this is a great thing. So now we have 2 versions, and you know, I ordered 2 versions of it because I was quite eager and happy that I get the opportunity to compare a new record, one in 33 1/3 and one in 45. Quite interesting in my opinion. So, how big is the difference? Is there a difference? How do they sound? Okay, let's start with the 33 1/3. And here I have a problem with the vinyl. It's very noisy, it's very clicky. I gave it a cleaning, was much better. I think after several times of listening to it, it's probably okay, but that's of course not the general idea that you have to take a few listens until you lose all the clicks and pops. So that's a downside. And I'd say that the 33 1/3, the music sounds okay. We have a nice punch, we have a nice soundscape. It's okay, but not more. And so my hopes laid on the 45, which I gave the second listening before I again compared them. And I can tell you that the difference is huge. This is quite a difference, because this one, the 45, on this clear vinyl, sounds great. That was a surprise. It was for someone who is into it and who thinks those things matters. This is a huge difference. So for me, if you're into that kind of music, the 45 totally makes sense. It sounds so much better. The shifting of the instruments, the sound stage, the punch, oh my God, that's quite different. And it really, again, we are here on that topic of immersion, digging into the music, going with the flow and living it through, which is, in my opinion, when it comes to this kind of complex music, very, very important. The 45 should it be? Of course, it's some bucks more, but hey, we're talking vinyl, we're talking audiophile here. The 45 RPM is the clear winner. Of course, my argumentation lacks one thing. I don't have the black 33 1/3. So take that into consideration. Maybe the black one is also good, because this sky blue, no, I'm not convinced with it. But anyhow, it's a great album, and in good tradition of 2022, where we get so many great albums so far, this is once more, yet again, one of those. Okay, what's your opinion? You like Porcupine Tree, you're into them, you get them? Let's discuss. Okay, thank you for your time. Oh! Forgot to mention, there is one extremely stupid thing. Oh my God, I hope you haven't shut the video down yet. Because they did something so stupid, in my opinion, with the 45 RPM. There are 3 extra songs to the album. And you know how many they put on the 45 RPM? No, not 3. 2. How stupid is it? I mean, what do they want to tell us with that move? You're only the customer, you never get it? Or what? What is the message, Sony? I don't get you. Okay, that's what I really have to say. I hope you all didn't all shut down the video before it was over. Okay, thank you for your time. See you on the next one. Bye.